So in this video, in the next minute, I'm going to show you how to build a clean professional website using WordPress. And in today's video, we are going to launch our website through testwp.com. So it's a temporary WordPress builder that you can use to test your website and try new things. So just go to testwp, and if you want to build something locally too, you can use local WP, and I have a video on that, so kindly check it out. So what we are going to do is, as it says here, set it up, no sign up required. So just click on that, and it's going to run your website and install WordPress for you. So after it's installed, you can click get access, and it's going to open a new tab and launch your WordPress website. So if you're a beginner, you're a graphic designer, you want to build websites, WordPress is the best method to become a pro and build business websites straightforward from ground zero. So just follow up. I'm going to show you how to build really quick. What we have to do is check our settings. The first thing you do when you launch your WordPress website, check your settings. You have to change your site name. So let's say we are building for a medical website, right? So we're going to put home care here, and you're going to give a tagline. Okay, tagline is something that Google will use to search. Okay, yeah, so you're going to put a tagline here. It explains your website. It helps Google to find your website. And what you have to do is you're going to also go to permalinks, but before that you have to save this. Okay, when you save it, you go to permalinks in your settings, and you are going to choose post name. So this is how you want your page to be referenced, post name, and click on save. Also, in your general settings, you can also upload an icon. Okay, if you want a site icon like that, it will be here like that. Okay, upload your site icon and we are good to go. What you have to do to get started is to install a plugin, which is Elementor drag and drop plugin. That is the first plugin you really need to install. So you go to add plugins, you search for Elementor, and you are going to click on install now. So you can see it's going to install our Elementor. When it's done installing, click on activate. Okay, let's activate Elementor. The second thing you have to do is to go and install your theme. So you're going to go to appearance panel and you go to themes. When you go to themes, you go and add theme. So we're going to add a theme, and the theme we're going to add is an Astra theme. So go and search for Astra and add Astra. Yeah, so we will keep it simple and design focused. So after you install your Astra theme, you have to activate it. And now we go on to the main build. This is everything. Okay, let's go ahead and build now. And we are going to go to pages. Here, you're going to click on pages, and we are going to add a new page. And we are going to put our page title here, home, and we're going to click on publish. So after we click on publish, we are going to go to Elementor and start building with Elementor. So we are going to click on edit with Elementor, and we are going to open the Elementor page builder. So if you're new here and you want simple website tutorials like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button. So you go ahead and skip all these processes, right? And with the Elementor, this is our layers panel, and I have a video on everything from beginner level, so you can check it out. This video, we are going to go straight into building. We are focusing on the design. So in design, we focus on the layout. It's very important. We are going to click this section here, and we are going to add a flex box. And with this flex box, we are going to give it a direction of row. Okay, this is going to be our hero section. row, and we don't want this here. We don't want this home or page title here. So what we are going to do is click on this settings, page settings here, and we are going to click on hide title. So anytime you are building a WordPress website and you face this issue, just know you can disable it here. And this is our hero section. We are going to give it a padding 0, margin 0, and we are going to give it a minimum height of 80 VH. 80 view height. That's what VH means. Okay, you can go 100, you can go 90. So the view height means what I'm saying here. Okay, what we are saying here, that is the view height. Okay, we don't need to scroll down. What we say here is the view height. Okay. The next thing we are going to do is also, because of the layout we want, you are going to add 2 extra containers. Okay, you can drag and drop 2, or you can click here and duplicate to make it 2. So with the layout, because we used a row, so it has aligned them next to each other. Let's say we want vertical, it is going to align it vertical. So this is how we adjust the alignment or layout in Elementor. So let's go back to horizontal row. Okay, and what we are going to do is add elements. So the first element we're going to add is our title, page title, and let's go ahead and put it center. Okay, we are going to align it center because we want everything aligned in a center. And we are going to add our text editor here. Okay, this is how you put your text editor. You put any text that you want. So let's say this is our main title, and you can adjust the settings here, the, the sizes and everything. Let's say we are going to give it, all right, this is fine. We're going to give it 56. Okay, this is the size 56 pixels. Yeah, and let's go ahead and create another container. And the reason we are creating a container, let me show you why we are going to create a container. We are going to add a button, right? Let's say we add a button here and we want to make it another button. Let's duplicate it. It's going to be stacked like this. Okay, and we don't want that. We want them next to each other. So in order to get them next to each other, we have to give it a container so that we can style them differently, separately in the container. So we're going to add another button. And remember how to make your layout. Okay, the direction has to be horizontal. So when you give it horizontal, then you can go and duplicate your button and you get horizontal layout for them. Okay, so let's say this is your button. You're going to style it however you want them. And this section, we are going to paste an image here. You can either paste an image and give it a content. Okay, we're going to choose image for it. Let's say we give it this image. Yeah, so you can do this, right? As well as let's delete this. Let's delete the image container itself. You can click on the main container and you can go to background. Okay, and we are going to add a classic background, which is an image basically. And this is it. We can also upload our image here and it also works the same. You can tweak the settings. Okay, and this is it. All right, so let's go ahead. This is our hero section, and make sure you click on publish to save all your changes. Make sure you click on publish to save all your changes. So this is a very important skill to master in using WordPress. Okay, and make sure with your hero section, you change it to full width. Okay, full width. That is what you need to do. And you can always adjust the paddings as how you want them. So I'm going to adjust my padding right. Okay, to 80 pixels. You can go as high as you want. You can go 100. Yeah, So this is a quick way to build your WordPress website. This is our hero section. Okay, you can go ahead and customize this anyhow you want them. Okay, let's click on publish, and let's go ahead and add a new section. So we're going to add a new section right here, and let's say this is going to be about us. Okay, so let's give it a spacing of, let's give it a margin at the top. Okay, so that it really differentiates the hero section. So let's give it 80. Okay, 80 pixels at the top, and let's go ahead and style it how we want. So what we are going to do is add a text, okay, a heading, right? And this section, I want everything aligned in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to click align items center, and it's going to align items to the center. And I'm going to add another heading here, and I'm going to add a text editor. All right, so let's say this heading is going to be my page title. Okay, okay, so let's say it's home care, and because we didn't start by giving it global styling, we have to adjust everything. But in my other video, I showed you how to do global styling, so you have to go back and watch the video. And if you're benefiting from this, make sure you hit the like button, and so that you don't miss any other upcoming videos, and make sure you also subscribe and hit the notification bell. So with this text, we can just put about us here. Okay, you can just put about us here. Okay, so let's say this is H1. You can just put it in H1. Make sure anytime you are editing your text, make sure you choose the right text formatting for them. Okay, the hero section is always supposed to be H1, and make sure you have one H1 in your pages so that you don't confuse search engines. So you can always adjust the gap between items. So either you use gaps here, or you can always adjust the height, paddings, and margins as well. So I'm going to give it gaps of 5. The next thing we are going to do is add a container, because we want a different layout. Okay, so let's click on this add element section, and let's drop a container just below this section, right? And we are going to give it a direction of horizontal. It's horizontal, and we are going to add 3 different containers. We're going to duplicate, and we're going to duplicate. If you have specific stylings, you can just style one container. Okay, style one container, and make sure you duplicate it after you make your styles, or you apply your specific styling. So let's go ahead and upload images here. Let's click on publish. Okay, make sure you click on publish to save your changes. All right, so in this container, right, I want to add a text below it. Okay, some description text. So we're going to put the description text here. Okay, and let's say we are done, right? This is, so let's say we put our description and heading here, right? We are done with this container. But what we are going to do is delete this and delete this one, right? Don't get scared. We are going to duplicate this and duplicate this. Work smarter, not harder. Good. So what we have to do is to go in and adjust everything as you want. Okay, so this is it. We literally build straightforward business ready website. You know, you can add your stylings later. So let's go ahead and preview our website here. This is our hero section, and this is our about page. Okay, let's go back to edit with Elementor. And I want to show you one thing. You can always click on the WordPress page here to go back to your dashboard. So this is a token to your dashboard. Okay, and let's go back to appearance here and click on menus. So let's say we want to adjust our heading. Okay, let's create a menu here and let's make it primary menu and create your menu. Okay, so what we are going to do is add this page to menu, and it's going to add this page to the menu. And this is how you create your menu. You're going to save it, and when you go back and when you preview your page, when you click on preview, you're going to see your menu being added to your navigation bar. So after you create your menu, you can go ahead and create other pages to add to your menu. So when you go to your pages panel, you click on add pages. Let's say you want to add a contact page. Right, click on contact page, edit it, publish. The moment you publish, it will be added or saved in your website. So let's go back and let's add a new page here. Let's say we want to add an FAQ page. Okay, and we click on publish. Right. And we are going to go to menus again. And what we have to do is select our newly created pages and add to menu. And when you do that, you're going to click on save menu. Right. So let's refresh our page and you can see our menus have been added here. Okay, because we have not customized the pages. When you click on it, it's a blank page, but yes, this is our menus created here. So that is it for a quick WordPress website building tutorial. So if you just build your first website, that's a really big win. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe to Design Lab for more simple and practical tutorials like this. Next, I'll show you how to design a professional website landing pages that converts, and I'll show you how to import templates also so that you don't waste much time when you are designing. That is like a pro level skill that I'm going to show you in my next tutorial. So make sure you subscribe and hit the like button, turn on the notification so that you don't miss out.